Hey, I'm Jonathan Ward. I'm a systems thinker who's obsessed with understanding why people, relationships, culture, and society work the way they do. I like breaking down complicated ideas into things normal people can actually feel and understand. This channel is basically real-time thinking out loud. No fake guru stuff, no pretending to have life perfectly figured out, just honest conversations about psychology, human behavior, modern culture, self-improvement, and the weird patterns most people notice but don't talk about. If that sounds interesting to you, welcome. This is my first video, so thanks for being here with me. Today we're digging into one of those weird patterns that still makes me stop and go, what the actual hell? In July 2008, right as Jeffrey Epstein was starting his super cushy 13-month jail sentence for sex crimes, a trust, literally called the Zorro Trust, walked up and claimed an $85 million Powerball jackpot. Same exact name as the trust that owned Epstein's massive Zorro Ranch in New Mexico. Coincidence? Maybe. But the timing, the secrecy, and the way this guy operated, it's one of those things that just sits wrong. I'm not here to scream rigged or go full conspiracy guy. I'm laying out only the grounded, checkable facts that make reasonable people ask real questions. Stick with me. First, quick reminder who Epstein was in 2008. This dude already had the private island, the black book full of powerful names, the Lolita Express, and money nobody could really explain. He cuts this sweetheart plea deal in Florida, 13 months with insane work release, basically jail when he felt like it. Starts serving on July 1st. The very next day, July 2nd, somebody buys a Powerball ticket in Altus, Oklahoma. Tiny town, nothing special. Winning numbers, 4, 33, 46, 48, 52, Powerball 17. Jackpot, $85 million. A couple months later, in late August, a trust named Zorro Trust claims the prize. They take the lump sum, about $29.3 million after taxes, claimed through a financial company in Oklahoma City. And here's the kicker. Oklahoma law let them stay completely anonymous. Only the top lottery officials ever saw who actually benefited. Now, why does this matter? Because Jeffrey Epstein already owned a place called Zorro Ranch, thousands of acres out in Stanley, New Mexico, bought years earlier and held through, you guessed it, the Zorro Trust. Exact same name. Not similar, not Zorro something else, Zorro Trust. The ranch is only about a 6-hour drive from that gas station in Altus. Epstein's longtime ranch manager, a guy named Bryce Gordon, and his wife were deeply tied into the operations and the trust paperwork on that property. So you've got the exact trust name, the perfect timing while he's starting his fake jail sentence, geographic proximity, and total anonymity. That combo is what keeps this story alive. Epstein's entire world ran on hidden layers, shell companies, trusts, people fronting for him. A quiet lottery payout funneled through an existing trust would have been child's play for someone like him, especially if he needed fresh, clean cash flow right when the legal heat was on. Now let's be real for a second, because I'm not here to sell you bull. Trusts claiming lottery wins anonymously is actually pretty common. People do it to avoid getting hounded by family, scammers, or the media. And Zorro isn't the most unique name on earth. There was even some old local reporting that hinted at a regular grocery store worker from the area who just used a trust for privacy. So yeah, it could be a wild coincidence. But when it's Epstein, the guy whose whole life was one giant question mark around money and protection, you're allowed to raise an eyebrow. You're allowed to ask, who really got that money? And why did the timing line up so perfectly with him needing breathing room? This is the kind of detail that makes you wonder how many other quiet windfalls and hidden favors kept his operation running for so long. Because normal people don't get this level of convenient falling in their lap. Alright, that's the grounded version. No tinfoil hat required. Just the facts that make you sit back and think, huh. If this hit different for you, drop a like, leave a comment with what you think actually happened, and subscribe if you want more real-time dives like this. I'm planning the next one on some of the flight log weirdness or bigger power patterns if this first video gets any legs. Thanks for watching my first one. It means a lot. I'll see you in the next rabbit hole. Peace.